Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Meatdept here. I'm so glad you can join me for another video today, guys. So I'm in Elemental Dungeons today and we're going to showcase the new Phantom Element, guys. That's right, I got it to Mastery 450, completely maxed out. So we're going to go through all of the abilities today, explain a little bit about how each works, how grindy the Mastery was. But then, not just that, we're going to go actually proof test this in the Atlantis dungeons, guys, to see some of the best use cases and, you know, how fast can it slay the boss, man. It's pretty awesome. So this is one of the new Mythic elements in the game. It's maybe a limited time thing, but they did recently add it to the banner, guys. So I'm not sure if it's going to stay in the banner right here. As you see right now, it's actually in this banner. And it's a Mythic in there. I'm hoping it stays in there, that we can always roll on it, because they put a lot of work into it and it's awesome. But also, as part of the Halloween event, you could buy it for 25,000 candies if you're, you know, able to save that much up to guarantee yourself to get one if you don't have the other red gems to actually get it, guys. But that's besides the point. Let's jump right in. Oh my goodness, there's a Reaper going nuts over here, dude. So here we are, dude. The Mastery is 450, so I'm going to be doing as much damage as I possibly can with this bad boy, guys. So here it is, the little hand right here. Honestly, this hand reminds me of Fantasia, Mickey Mouse Fantasia. I don't know why, it just kind of reminds me of the Mickey Mouse hand and magic and all that stuff. I don't know why, guys, but it does actually look amazing. Look at the graphics on this thing. The aura coming off of it looks very, very awesome. But I also want to give you a little bit of background to what I'm wearing. I have the Lightning Katana on, and I have the Nightshade set on right here. This is the set that gives increased magic damage, and this is from Atlantis itself, the legendary set. So that I have that, and I have 2 Serenade trinkets giving me plus magic damage as well. So I'm pretty much fully stacked magic, and the only HP I have is from upgrading my gear, guys. So let's go ahead now. With all that said, max mastery, max magic gear that I can actually obtain right now. Let's see what it does. So the first ability you're going to be able to do is called Hand Slap, guys. This is basically just the mouse 1 left click, and when you hit it, it actually goes ahead and smashes anything that's in the path right there. So it is kind of an AoE smack, dude. It slaps it. And as you see, mine does 12,599 damage because it's maxed out. That is pretty good for just a left click. So you can pretty much just put on a clicker, keep clicking, and this is basically what you're going to be doing right there. Now the next move is also Mastery 1. It's called Flick, and I'm not quite sure the point of Flick, if it's like more ranged or not. If we back up a little bit and hit F, it looks like, yeah. So it's got a little bit more range on it. I guess that's the point, is that you can go ahead and flick from a range, but it's still not that far, as you see right there. So I move a little bit closer and I'm able to go ahead and flick, but you got to be within, what is this? Maybe this is like 15 yards, maybe. There we go, and it starts to hit it. So it's not the best. Usually what you would do is just pretty much left click and just run around and hit mobs like this, point your cursor where you want to go, in my opinion. So it's a real tough one to level up with the Mastery because of that. The really good move is Barrage and Transformation, but also Smash. Smash is good. It's 150 Mastery, and what this does, when you hit Smash, it actually goes ahead and smashes in a big circle, and you could notice the circle around when you do it. So here we go over here. We're going to wait for the cooldown to come up again, and we're going to go ahead and smash. So it does a big circle, and you'll notice all of these moves do the same amount of damage, 12,599 for me. So here's another smash right here, and it's got actually a decent range on it. So this is a good filler move between barrages and all that. You'll see a little bit later. But now let's move to Barrage, guys. This is the one everyone's talking about as OP. Does a series of attacks, and it's sick. So it's 250 Mastery, and here it is right here. So the hand just goes nuts. It also does more damage, 15,634. You're going to see it add up on the right, 1,939,000 damage my Barrage just did. Obviously, it's 5 targets, right? So it's divided by 5, and it's about almost 400,000 a target, I believe, right? So that's pretty good amount right there. Let's see if we can just barrage this one guy right here. Nope, it got 3 of them. So this should be about like 1.1 million or something like that when we're done. Yep, 1.17 million. So it's pretty strong. The cooldown's fast, and there's all that. But then moving down is Step. Step is actually our speed move. So you hit it and you run fast. And this is also great to pair up with Barrage, because you could run through mobs and just slay them, just one-shot them as you speed through, right? And then the final move we all want to see, Transformation, is the 350 Mastery move, and here it is. You turn into the actual Phantom. You have a timer on the bottom. So what this does basically is it gives you some serious damage reduction, guys. you could take a lot of hits with this guy. So if you're rolling with like an angel or something, you are going to be able to stay up forever with their heals. But this thing is not only cool, but it is really, really awesome. And it actually probably lets you get around just a slight bit faster if you got some damage and you don't get stuck like that. Oh my goodness, guys. So the best thing I like to do with this right here, honestly, is use it on bosses, because the mechanics are sometimes a little bit annoying and it just kind of lets you avoid that. So now that we saw all this stuff right here, let's go ahead and queue up for an Atlantis medium. I can't do hard yet, guys. I'm close. 143 levels I am. So we're going to go ahead and do a medium right here and go ahead and test some of these abilities out in the newest dungeon that there is and see, you know, how we could actually pair them together. So it's pretty good. I've been running Atlantis really, really long, so yeah, I kind of got a good idea, guys. So here we are now. We join in, and let's go ahead and put Phantom on and get this thing started. So let's just go ahead and just start from top to bottom. Let's just go through the mobs. So I'm going to show you right now what hand slap can do when you're just clicking, right? Go ahead and aim at it, and for these guys right here, it does a little bit less damage because they're not weak to it. So it's 10,700, but that's enough to one-shot them. As you see here, I'm doing pretty good, but you don't want to get hit by the guys because they do hit hard. And this is where transformation might come into play. But if you keep your range and you kind of get the feel of how it swings, you see the hand goes back and forth, and keep your distance, it's pretty much no problem to one shot. But you don't just do that, right? So now flick, right? We're kind of far away, but we can go ahead and flick the guy and kill him. This is something I kind of just really use on bosses, to be honest with you, because mobs run towards you, and honestly, you can just left click like I said. But now let's go run up and use the smash. So I'm going to hit the smash right there. As you see, it actually hit the boss. And if I go ahead, I can go ahead and try to flick him right here. I'm purposely not going up close to him because I want to use the flick. But I can go ahead and finish him with the hand slap, and it's not that bad. But now, guys, let's do the step and barrage combo. So this is where you go ahead and step and then hit barrage. And look at this. Everything that you're facing in your path just gets absolutely crushed, and it does a little stomp at the end there, guys, and that is a very good ability. So what I like to do is I like to barrage, and then every now and then you have to left click, and then you can go ahead and do a little smash to AoE circle a bunch of them, and before you know it, guys, you have step back up and barrage. I like to really take advantage of the dash, point myself towards all the bad guys, and get them all knocked down just like that. It's pretty easy. Oh, we got a crewmate back here. We got to go ahead and get him. And something else, guys, smash I use as the filler when barrage is on cooldown, because it does this right here. Just takes out 3 guys so easy, and you can go ahead and dash your way on to the next area. But we could go ahead and put up transformation right now as well, and I'm going to show you. Look at the hits I could take. He's only doing 40 damage to me now, which means I could take a lot of hits. So when I pair that with a barrage and the dashes, I could pretty much just run through a bunch of mobs, no problem. Even when it expires, I can go ahead and group them up, take some hits, and keep on going. So this thing is really good for survivability. You could pop a potion and get yourself topped right back off. So this is really nice. This is really nice, especially if you have a good sword. You could take that out and actually just start slashing. I do not have a good sword, as you see, and this guy actually is doing some serious damage to me because I was low. Oh my goodness. There we go. We got him right there. But the best part about this, guys, is your boss single target damage. You are an absolute machine. So we're going to get to the boss here, and I'm going to show you what I mean. This might not be the fastest clearing, but it's a pretty fast clear, right? I cleared this in like 2.5 minutes, but the boss single target damage is really what makes Phantom supreme, guys. All right, guys, so we're 1 mob away from doing the boss. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So when you spawn in, go ahead, hit transformation up. Then I go ahead and step and watch this barrage, dude. This barrage, on top of hitting the F and the R moves, absolutely annihilates Poseidon in no time, guys. So I took my time on this one, but my best is 2.5 minutes, like I said, and that is it, guys. The potential of the Phantom against the bosses, between the survivability and just the burst damage, makes this one of the best mythics in the game by far. Something you're going to want to try out and have on your team, guys. So that's all I have for today. Leave in the comments below what you think about this compared to the other mythics, guys, the pros and cons and all that stuff. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I'm loving this game a lot. I'll be dishing out some more content your way. So just remember, guys, until next time, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.